you stop learning, you're dead. So our use of materials that relate to landscape and forms that relate to landscape, the crafting of our buildings and the way that they sit in the land. You know, a builder I work with is often this sort of conversation, you know, a good building shouldn't fight the land, it should be part of the land. And you know, we've got the most incredible backdrop of scenery. You know, I think I'm really excited for, you know, I mean, there's a younger generation of architects coming through who are going to do some fantastic stuff as well. And I think, you know, that's, we don't want to stand in the way of progress. And, you know, I always say, when you stop learning, you're dead. So I was born in Dunedin, and so my journey of architecture sort of started with the connection to the Otago landscape and spending a lot of time in Wanaka. And then as I journeyed through school, I found this passion for art, which I was fortunate enough to have an amazing art teacher who helped me on that journey. My father was a chartered accountant. He didn't think that there was any merit in me being an artist, so it sort of fed into meeting some friends of my father's, my mother's, who were architects, and then me actually establishing what that all meant. Each project is like a new canvas, it's like art, and so once you can really understand your client, really understand your site, and then the materials is part of that whole package where the projects can potentially be pushed. I think the wonderful thing about architecture is you're always learning, and I think that what we try to, and what we've learned is the evolution of a home or a place. And so adaptable architecture is sort of a way that we try to understand how people work as a family, and I suppose I've had the fortune of having young boys through to teenagers, and it's how does the space actually change and develop for them to be able to have their mates around, for adults to still be part of that, for us to be away when they don't want us around. So it's how do you stage set the different moments in people's lives. It's a little bit I explain to people at times, you know, they talk about their children and how annoying they are, and I wish they'd grow up and blah, blah, blah. Well, I think you've got to actually enjoy every moment. And so for me, with architecture, that process of the build process through to seeing people sitting having a glass of wine at the end, that is just this lovely sort of pictorial journey. I love the whole process. So, but there is a lot of joy in having things finished. I mean, it is a good question. I mean, but no, I feel really fortunate in the way that my career has evolved, that I've actually got to do some really fun and interesting projects. And as I said, I love what I do. If I keep on continuing the way that we are with new projects, and that each project is new and different, then I'm just completely satisfied with that. I hope I'll keep on evolving. I mean, Frank Lloyd Wright, I'm not comparing myself to him, but he did some of his best work in his 80s. So, you know, if I'm still here.